Dear learner, welcome to my science class. Today's our topic is phenerogams and their subtopic division 1 gymnosperm, division 2 angiosperm, and the angiosperm it is divided into monocot and dicot. Now we start first phenerogams. Phen- Phenerogams means the plants in which the plants in which the reproductive structure the plant in which special reproductive structure are structure and seed are present. Okay, now it means that whenever we call the plant phenerogams, it means that the plant which is having a special reproductive structure and seed are present on that plant. So that phenerogams it is having very much good property for the preparation of seeds. Okay, so these seeds it is having the two types of nature, means that seed whenever we see on the plant, then it is having the two type of reproductive structure, means that seed are present in the special organ or present on the special organ, isn't it? So in this way this gymnosperm it is the seeds, it is the plant in which seed bear, means gymnosperm phenerogams means seed bearing plant. It is also known as seed bearing plants. Okay, it is known as seed bearing plants. Now you all see the seeds. Okay, that seed it is having a special, it is having the structure. That seed it is having structure means what? In the seed there is present some nutritive part, that part which we use for as a food. Okay, so that nutritive part which is present in the seed, that nutritive part is utilized. Where is it utilized? In the growth stage. Growth stage means the seeds which is present, the seeds which is bare, whenever we take as a next generation formation, or it is used as a it is used in the sowing process, then the nutritive part which is present inside the seed is used or it is utilized for the growth state, means the plant whenever grow, that nutrition are firstly used and the plant it is grow. Understood? So in this way, these storage food are the nutritive for the growth stage, and it is also utilized whenever it is in our food. Okay, means whenever seed we is used in our food, at the time this seed take the nutrition, and that nutrition it is our diet. Understood? So in this way, this seeds whenever go, it is known as the initial stage. It is known as initial embryo growth embryo growth. So that growth it is only due to this nutritive part which is present inside the seed. Now these phenerogams, whenever we understood this seed it is the nutritive part, seed it is having a nutrition, that seed which is having nutrition, that seed it is used for the next generation formation, means plant preparation. That seed whenever having some characteristics, whenever seed are having the two types, means enclosed or open. Whenever you all understood that, you all remember that whenever seed are enclosed, okay, it is inside the some material, what is it called, fruit. Whenever seed are enclosed inside the fruit, it is one type of seeds which is present there, or another one, that seed which is not inside the fruit, or it is outside the fruit. Okay, so depending upon that, these phanerogams are divided into two. Means the phanerogams in which the seeds are not enclosed in the seed, it is open. Okay, so that group or that division in which the plant in this group which is having the seed, but that cannot enclose inside the fruit. Okay, it is called gymnosperm. Understood? Now next one, it is the division in which the seeds are enclosed inside the fruit. Okay, so it is open and it is closed. Understood? So in this way, the gymnosperm and this angiosperm, it is the two type of group. I give some explanation in my previous video. Now there is a angiosperm. It is divided into two. This angiosperm, it is divided into two groups. That group, first one, it is known as a dicot. First group, it is known as dicot. It is completely written as dicotyledon. What is dicotyledon plant? The plant in which the seeds, whenever we open the dicotyledon means that dicotyledon plant means that whenever we collect the seeds from that angiosperm plant, in which whenever we open the seeds, at the time in that seed two cotyledon, in that seed di means two, there is a two cotyledon are found in the seed. One single seed, it contains two cotyledons, so that it is called dicotyledon. Understood? So this dicotyledon seed, it is having one of the characteristic. It is inside them there is present a very micro plumule, or it is also present there is a some structure which is grow from the middle of the these two cotyledon. Means this is the cotyledon, and suppose this is the internal part which is grow for the next generation. It like that. This is the seed. Whenever these seeds, this cotyledon, it can be open. This growth structure means this female, it can be grow like that. And another one that can having the growth, it is the towards the gravitation, towards the water, towards the soil, and it is the growth that is towards the earth, towards the atmosphere or sunlight. So it is the stalk and it is the root, and it is the our cotyledon. That cotyledon give the nutrition at this stage, means embryonic stage and growth stage. This cotyledon give the nutrition, or that nutrition whenever whenever the plant it is having a two or three leaflet, then at the time this cotyledon, it can be fallen down, or it can be removed from the plant. Understood? So in this way, this is the dicotyledon plant. Now this dicotyledon plant, it is having some special structure. Another one, that is there is present a monocot. There is a monocot. What is monocotyledon? Monocotyledon plant means the plant in which the seeds are present, but that seeds are made up of only one cotyledon. Means that seed are totally made up of only one cotyledon. Means that are having only one cotyl. Okay, this is only one cotyl, and it is this only one cotyl can grow as a whole seed. Understood? So in this way, this is the dicotyledon and this is monocotyledon. Now, what is the difference between dicotyledonic plant and what is the monocotyledonic plant? This is the difference in dicot and monocot. Now, this dicot and monocot, it is having the characteristic which is yes or no, present or not. First one, that is the seed. First one, that is the seed. What is type of seed? Dicot, it is having the seed which is two cotyl. It is having a two cotyl, and in monocot the seed, it is having a one cotyl. It is having one cotyledon. Okay. Now second point, it is the root. What type of root present in dicot? In dicot there is present a root that is called taproot. Okay, it is known as a taproot. Taproot means it is the taproot. It is also called primary root. Primary root means the root, it can grow. Now I give some explanation here. The root which can having the first growth to the extended up to a life, means first growth which is extended up to life, and it cannot be removing after some duration. It is up to their life. It is called very strong. It is a very strong root. It is known as a primary root, and that primary root contain a tertiary root, secondary root. Okay, so it is called taproot or primary root. Now in monocot there is a fibrous root. There is present fibrous root. That fibrous root, it is also called secondary root. That fibrous root, it is also called secondary root, or it is a fibrous root. Okay. Now that fibrous root, it can start from the stem. It is like that. Suppose this is a stem. It is start from stem. You see the example in Jawar, it is Makkah. It is called the fibrous root. Okay, you also see the root of grasses. So it is called a fibrous root that can having the growth from the stem and it is extended towards the soil. Understood? So in this way it is like a fiber. Okay, this is a fibrous root and next one it is stem. What is the stem structure of the both? Stem, it is the stem that is having a very strong, the dicot, it is having a strong stem. It is hard also. It is woody, hard. It is woody, and we see the example. It is the banyan tree. It is example a banyan tree. Okay, dicot root it is present in banyan tree. Now, what is the stem of monocot? It is weak stem. Weak, weak. It is also called hollow. It is weak stem. It is hollow. Okay, it is the stem having, it is weak stem, it is hollow. Example, it is a bamboo plant. It is having a stem which is very weak, it is easily to break down. Now it is also having a false root, false stem. That false stem, it is the stem which is called banana. You see that plant of banana, that stem, it is very weak and it is having the it is having the bunch layering structure, means it is weak, it is false stem. That false stem example is banana. It is banana. And third one, it is a disc like stem. Stem, it is disc like example, it is a onion. Means the whenever we cut the stem of the this plant, we see disc like structure. We see false, means it is see the stem, but it is not work as a strongness like as a dicot. Then weak, it is weak stem like a bamboo. Okay, so this is the stem. Now next one, it is a leaf. What is the leaf structure? It is having the reticulate venation. It is reticulate venation. You know the venation? You know all the venation means whenever we tear the plant or we get with a plant leaf, it has having the margin. It is having the venation, means there is present a lining on the leaf. It is known as a venation. That venation which is found in dicot, it is a reticulate, which means every time whole leaf it can having the different type of veins everywhere spreading, and it is called reticulate. And whenever we see the venation in the monocot, it is parallel venation. Parallel venation. Parallel venation, it means that the venation in which we cannot cut to every from any side. It is only one direction we cut, like banana leaves. Whenever we cut banana leaves, it cannot be break easily because it is having the venation with parallel to each other, and so that we cut only one direction. But we can't. We can cut the leaf of a reticulate venation. Okay, so it is called reticulate venation. Now next one, there is a flower. Last one, there is a flower. Flower, it is having the special reproductive structure. Flower means a reproductive structure. That reproductive structure in dicot, it is having the 4 to 5 petals. It is having a 4 to 5 parts. That parts, it is the their multiple means it is having a 4 to 5 flower with 4 to 5 parts. That parts, it is a what is it called, this part it is study in 10th class, but that part it is known as a petal, sepal, that is the style, stigma, ori, stamen, all this part which is the present inside the flower. Okay, so this flower, it is having a 4 to 5 parts. What is that part? Calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. It is known as a calyx, corolla, androecium, and a gynoecium. Okay, calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, it is very much, it is give the role in the reproduction of the plant. It is very hard role in the reproduction of the plant. Now, in the flower of monocot, it is having three parts of the plant, parts of the flower. It is present three parts of the flower, or it is tetramerous. It is called pentamerous, This flower, it is 4 to 5, it is called pentamerous, and it is having 3 parts, it is called tetramerous. Tetra, it is called trimerous, sorry, yeah? It is called trimerous, and it is 4 to 5, it is pentamerous and tetramerous. Understood? So in the Anu, so in this way, this is the reproductive, this is the process, or this is a class, difference between, this is difference between monocot and dicot. You understand all the things? Thank you.